good?
I'm great. So are we on camera?
We are on camera.
We're on camera too.
Oh yeah, I'm not playing.
Damn.
You know why? Because it's NC Brew Crew. But tonight, where am I?
Legal Remedy Brewing in Rock Hill, South Carolina.
I had to come to South Carolina. North Carolina, love your beer. Oh, we're recording, by the way, right
That's
now.
good. There's a lot of good beers south of the border.
There is.
Sure.
It is.
For sure.
Hey.
For sure.
There
we go.
Oh,
look at this. Look at this. Look at this flight.
You already know what it is.
All right.
Got a flight.
All right.
We got a flight.
Oh man, a flight.
But this show is not even. It's big because yes, I'm in South Carolina at a brewery, tasting some South Carolina brew. But what makes it even bigger, I have owner.
I'm one of the founders of Legal Remedy Brewing. Yes.
Hear that? Founders. Wait, watch this.
One of us.
No, I'm talking about the beer.
What's that?
Because it's like on the little ledge right there.
Oh, this or the
it was
microphone? Oh,
yeah.
Oh, I'm not worried about the beer. I know where that comes from.
No. But go ahead and give a little. I want you to introduce yourself first.
Okay, so my name is Mark Van Sickle. I'm one of the 5 founders of Legal Remedy Brewing. We do actually have 1 lawyer, there's 2 bankers, IT guy, and a landscape architect.
So who's the landscape architect again?
I am the landscape architect. I'm the joker in the crew. So the quick backstory of this is 4 of the 5 of us, and again I'm the oddball, have twins. 4 of the founders have twins. The moms got to be friends through a Mothers of Multiples group in Charlotte.
Excellent.
Dad's got to be drinking buddies. I had homebrewed. The 1 lawyer, Chad McGowan, had also homebrewed. So got to be drinking buddies. Chad bought us all this book, the beer Bible, if you will. 1001 beers to try before you die.
Oh man.
To drink before you die. So we started on this quest to try to find all these stuff. A bunch of the ones that we found were just like, this is horrible. To be able to make some better beer than this. So we started doing some home brewing, and we always joked about opening a brewery one day. I still to this day say that beer is good for what ails you.
Definitely.
And I'm AILS.
Oh yeah.
Not ALES. The IT guy one night when we were homebrewing said, "Well, it is a legal remedy," and we're like, "All right, this if we ever do this, this has got to be the name." So this is the backstory of how we got to where we are.
No,
so needless to say, we could have gone the medicinal route. We went the legal route. Obviously, if you know anything about us and our beer names, Double Indemnity IPA, Sequestered Saison, World Corp Bomb Oak Stout. So it's obviously a huge part of our brand.
Definitely.
The whole legalese kind of flair.
And it's nice. Like I said.
Yeah, we have fun with it, you know. We try to work into the name. We have test batches of beers. They're exhibit series. They're a trial batch of things. We do some sour stuff, so they're the gosh, I'm like fading on the freaking name of what the sour stuff is. The guilty party, because it leaves a sour taste in your mouth.
Oh man.
So that's where that's so we have a lot of fun with the whole naming convention and that type of thing.
But I mean, so brand is a big thing for you. So
yes, absolutely.
I already see.
I think it is for a lot of breweries.
Definitely.
But
I think I took it one step above that. You know, because there's not only the beer here that you brew, but you also have a pretty bomb eatery, a pretty bomb restaurant, and those are legal names as well, or plays off of legal stuff. And the food's excellent, by the way, y'all.
They do. We try to do as much in-house as we can. Our joke is the food is as crafty as the beer, because we try to do everything in-house that we can, from simple things is we make salad dressings from scratch.
Excellent.
Any of our kind of accoutrements to different dishes we make in house.
Was that tartar sauce that I had? Was that made from scratch?
Absolutely.
Delicious.
Absolutely. Any sauce or salad dressing that you get in house, pepper jelly, fig jam on the charcuterie plate, all that stuff is made from scratch in house.
That's great.
It's a kind of it's a kind of basic business fundamental.
That's good.
That we're about, because like you can go to a place and get good food, whatever, but it doesn't have that kind of craft flair to it.
That's right.
It's what we're about.
Hey, it's great. It's great. But I came here to talk a little bit. But hey,
Blueberry saison.
He already see it. We're here for the beer. So this is awesome because I got one of the founders here, and I'm going to taste the beer and do a beer review right here on live.
Gosh, I hope I chose this. I hope I chose this flight correct.
Hey, let's see what's up. Y'all already know how I do it. 1 to 5. 1 being the worst, 5 being the best. NC Brew Crew seal of approval.
Hopefully, we at least get a 2.
Hey, that one double IPA I had, I already know that's about 3.54. So now I did have one before that, but these are 4 brand new beers I've never had before. Never had them, and we're gonna go through them, talk about them real quick, and rate them. So the first one.
So the first beer is our Bribery Orange Wheat. So it's kind of like a Blue Moon shock top kind of flair, just to give you a point of reference.
Yeah, definitely. I think this one, so it should be light. It should be summertime a little bit.
Absolutely.
We're getting into that season now.
Yep.
So
and this is a beer that we try to have throughout the year. It's not necessarily seasonal. It's not necessarily a seasonal beer for us.
That's what I'm talking about. So let's go ahead and get into it, everybody. First off, look at that color. You see that color? Nice. A little bit of haze. I like that. Like the bubbles in there. I smell that orange. I smell a little bit of citrus stuff right there. I smell that. It's almost like honeysuckle a little bit too.
A little bit.
Almost like
I never really thought about that one.
Yeah.
I get where you're coming from.
I like that. Hey, let's go ahead and taste it. Honey.
Don't say anything. You got another taste. Don't say anything yet.
Honey. I mean, the first thing that could just honey. I definitely like it. I definitely like it.
Easy drinking beer.
I think
Easy drinking beer.
It's not as heavy. It's not as heavy, and I think it works. I like the taste of it though, because I think I could really, especially after the fish I just had. This was it. This was really nice, really light.
Oh, it's a lot of stuff. Especially as the temperatures start to rise, it's a pretty easy drinking beer.
Definitely. But I like that little the honey type taste or whatever. A little bit of the lemon, citrus type. This is good. This is real good. Yeah. I'm going to give this 3.75. 3.75 on a 5.
That's a solid rating.
That's pretty good. I like that.
Look, your ratings are your ratings. I'm not gonna say anything.
Hey. So when it comes down to everything that you're doing, funny story is how I got here. Because today we had a race.
Yep.
My
Kings
good
Mountain, marathons, half marathon, 10K, and fun run, right?
Hey, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm
a runner.
I know.
I'm an idiot.
No, for real. I know so many runners drink this much beer.
That's why we run. I drink whatever the heck I want.
Like, hey, that's what it is. Because that course was tough. If y'all ever been out here,
That's why I didn't run it today.
Hey.
It's tough.
hey, when I mean hills upon hills, and it was just like dusty and all, that was a tough course. Tough course. Hey, but so running and beer goes together. Just like this pomegranate. Is this pomegranate?
It's a pomegranate. So I'm looking up the formal name of it right now.
Oh, excellent.
So the pomegranate. This is one of our sours. So this is our pomegranate Berliner Weiss.
Oh, sours.
So don't taste
I know.
it. So
I know.
we do kettle sours here. So
Okay.
some places that specialize in sour beers will do barrel aged sours.
Gotcha.
So they're usually a little more funky, a little more tart, a little more sour
Gotcha.
than a kettle sour. So
No.
don't judge it. You know, come on, you gotta judge it after you taste it. You know.
Will do.
So no, go ahead.
I know.
I'll talk while you drink. Go ahead.
I think I'm going to like this one though because I like pomegranates.
Okay.
I like pomegranate juice. This one may work. So let's see.
Well, good. Maybe I chose wisely then, because we do have another sour currently on tap. It's a mango, passion fruit, and sweet cherry.
That sounds pretty good too.
Also a Berliner Weiss. But,
All right, I'm gonna see what's up.
so we've got one of our brewers, really low sours, really low barrel aged stuff as well. He's kind of in charge of coming up with our different sour beers.
Gotcha.
Come up with some different recipes and things.
It's
So sours are a rewind maybe 6-7 years ago, where a style of beer I was just like, and most of the stuff I had I think was barrel aged, and they're like super funky.
yeah.
I think I would enjoy them more now than I did when I first started trying sours, or where they were kind of becoming more prominent.
Gotcha.
Or maybe more available is probably a better way to say it. But they're interesting. They're
Gotcha.
typically, most of the ones that we do are lower alcohol by volume.
Gotcha.
Oh, Mike Ramsey, no relation to Gordon.
Nope.
He is our culinary kind of director.
Excellent.
He's our lead in when it comes to food stuff.
Hey.
Him and his staff.
They
It's
got
not my
it.
staff. It's his staff.
Hey, but they got it.
Yeah, they're
Delicious food. I had to say it like that.
yeah.
But
I'm a little bit biased, but yeah, yeah, they're working their tails off for sure.
I like the smell of this because it doesn't smell sour. Like it's not super like over strong, powerful
Yeah, so
type deal.
kettle sours.
Yeah, get into that real quick.
There's different ways to do it. So typically you'll go through the brew process, and then at the end of the brew process, we use yogurt cultures to give you that tart flavor. Different places do different things. Use different means to get to that end.
Gotcha.
That's how we do it. So they'll brew it on a Friday. At the end of the brew, they'll dump the yogurt cultures in there, and they'll let it sit all weekend. And that's kind of where the funkiness comes from. And then on Monday morning, they'll heat it up to kind of kill all the stuff off that we don't want in the brew kettle.
Gotcha.
And then they'll transfer it into the fermenters, and it'll go through the kind of normal, quote unquote, fermentation process.
See, that's good. I'm glad you told me because I know how to.
Yeah. So I've learned a lot in the last 5 years about sours and how they're produced and the different means of how they're produced. So, and I still don't know a ton about them.
Gotcha.
But I know enough to be dangerous
Hey, there you go. Yeah.
on a lot of fronts.
Yeah.
But
No, for real. Yeah, I know. But look,
Yeah.
let me go ahead and just tell you the truth. This tastes like a black cherry. I don't know what. Maybe my palate's a little bit, whatever. But for some reason, that sour and tartness, I'm guessing we're missing with the sweetness of the pomegranate or something like that.
Yeah, possibly.
It literally.
And everybody's palate's different.
Yeah.
You're gonna pick up. Everybody's gonna pick up. It's like your smell is. Everybody's taste is different. You're gonna pick up on different notes of different things based on
I ain't gonna say
who you are.
I'm gonna give you I don't want to say 4, but I might have to. A 4. Because I like that cherry. That, like, for me, it just tastes like cherries. I like cherries.
So you're like me on tap. I'm pretty.
Talking about on tap.
I'm pretty stringent. I'm not lenient when it comes to rating beers.
I understand.
And not that I have a incredible breadth of beer, but I just and beer's like food. It's very subjective.
It is.
People like different things, so
it is.
It's fun.
But I mean, like I said, I really like this. I think it doesn't smell like, and I think that's what it is. It's just more tart, not necessarily sour.
Yeah.
And I think that's why when you said it was sour, I was like, I don't know. When you said just go taste it real quick.
Yeah.
It's just tart.
And I think that is from, again, my limited exposure to sour beers.
Gotcha.
Tartness and sourness are drastically different from one another, in my opinion.
Hey, I like that. I'll give it a 4. I'll give it a 4 because I think it's not. It was just refreshing.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think that.
And I think Berliner Weisses in general they're lower ABVs.
Gotcha.
They're typically a lighter beer, and they're not like crazy heavy on flavor. You can pick up some notes and stuff, but
I like that.
They're generally great for warmer weather. They're lighter flavor. They're a lighter ABV.
Good.
Kind of easy drinking.
Yeah.
All right.
I like that one.
Jury panel, jalapeno, pineapple.
God damn. Oh, we can custom here too. By the way, I don't know if you know that, but
fuck yeah.
Yeah. So it's a jalapeno,
motherfucking pineapple pale ale.
Hey.
Or just a jalapeno pineapple pale ale. Who
came up with this? Cause I think Birdsong has a jalapeno something, and it was like, alright.
Birdsong does have a jalapeno beer. Personally, I find theirs a little bit spicier than ours is.
Gotcha.
It's got a little more heat. It's got a little more jalapeno heat to it.
Gotcha.
And I don't know exactly how they're going about brewing their beer
No,
versus how we're brewing our beer, and I don't know if it's because we add the pineapple to it that it takes a little bit of the spice away from it.
I think that's where
maybe that's part of it. I personally don't pick up on the pineapple as much as some other people do.
Gotcha.
I like jalapeno flavor. Me personally, I don't like a spicy beer.
Yeah.
To me, to each their own. Whatever.
Yeah.
That's not something that I look for in a beer. I like a flavorful beer, but I want a drinkable beer too.
Yeah.
There's some like crazy ass spicy stuff out there.
I had one.
To each their own. You got the Ghostface Killer, and there's some really crazy spicy beers out there that
I had this chocolate.
I can't drink myself.
It was like a chocolate stout with like a ghost pepper, or maybe it was something super hot beer. Maybe it was jalapeno, but it was like
maybe
it was.
There's a Mexican cake that has it's a stout that has a lot of spice to it. Some are more subtle than others. Yeah, taste their own.
I think y'all might have something with this one. So
well, you gotta taste it.
I gotta taste it.
You gotta rate it.
This is a pale ale.
It's a pale ale.
I like that color though. I like that color. Oh my. Yeah. I smell the jalapenos though.
The jalapeno is prominent.
Woo. Hey, let's go. Let's see what's up.
On the nose, yeah. Oh, 1984 Van Halen playing in the background for you.
Hey,
sorry about that.
It's all good. It's all good. I don't.
Or not sorry about that.
No, it's all good. Trust me. Y'all can brew damn good beer. Like you said, you taste the jalapenos, you smell the jalapenos, but when you drink the beer, it's just the essence of that. So I think y'all really hit something. Like you said, I don't taste no pineapple. You said it was pineapple in here.
There's pineapple puree in here.
I think that's what cuts down.
Maybe.
That
When we first started brewing this beer, we would so a little bit about the back to the food aspect of it. We used to smoke the jalapenos before we would put them in the beer.
Gotcha.
We would put them in the smoker, literally, and smoke them for a couple hours, just to kind of take a little bit of the spice out of it.
Mm-hmm.
We went away from that and just started using whole jalapenos towards the end of the boil process in brewing the beer, and found that we were still, based on how the volume of jalapeno we were putting in there, that we could still get the flavor of it without just overwhelming you with spice.
This is really good.
Our goal is kind of to try to have kind of well-balanced beers that aren't one extreme or the other.
Gotcha. Like I really want some nachos. I really want some nachos with this. No, I'm not lying, because it's like,
right?
It's there, and it's like, just give me a couple of nachos. This is going to be really, like, yo, this is real nice. It ain't like having, like, you know, a Corona or a Negro Modelo or anything. Like, this is really, really subtle, really nice. All right,
he's struggling.
What's that?
He's struggling. Now he's struggling with what he's going to rate this beer
4.
against it.
Retracting bribery. This one has to go down to a 3.
Oh,
they gotta go down to a 3.
Hey, you like what you like. It's all good.
All right, you gotta go down to a 3.
Bribery's
4.
It's a good beer.
4. This one's 4. So these two are on the runoff.
You guys don't give many 5s.
I don't.
Yeah. I don't give many 5s either.
Yeah.
So it's got to be like.
And this
I got to either be really drunk or it's got to be really exceptional.
That's what it is.
And he's not that drunk because he's got to drive home.
I do. An hour and 15 minutes.
Yeah.
No, 2 hours away.
Well.
About 2.
Yeah. My place not that far.
No, so that's
safe kid there.
No, for real. But no, I mean, I still got to go up to Charlotte. Charlotte's an hour and 15 minutes away from me.
No, Charlotte's 25 minutes from here.
Okay, so Charlotte's 25 minutes away, but I gotta go to Winston. That's an hour and 15.
He was in Kings Mountain this afternoon.
Yeah.
Or today, which is west of Charlotte.
Let me tell you another quick crazy thing. So you have to exit in North Carolina to turn left to go to South Carolina to get to Kings Mountain.
Okay.
That's how I got there. So
tricky.
I know.
It's tricky.
It is.
Yes, I've been drinking all day. All fucking day. Because we can swear. That's the only reason I dropped the F-bomb.
Hey.
Nah, it's not the only reason, but.
Hey. But it was kind of crazy. But that was fun. So, we got 2 in the running. Jury and pomegranate. Hope I said that right.
Okay, so this last beer that's up is our Pro Bono Porter. So our joke about Pro Bono is, or a joke, it's the tagline is, it's justice for the masses. So this is So I'm partial, and I didn't put our blueberry saison on his flight. I'm extremely partial to our saison because it's my recipe. But our pro bono, a lot of people are like, it's a porter, it's heavy. It can be freaking 98 degrees outside, and I personally will drink this beer. I love this beer that much.
Really?
So this is our twist on a porter. We take oat chips and we'll soak them in bourbon. So instead of doing a bourbon barrel aged, so we kind of short circuit the process. So we'll soak oat chips in bourbon, and then we'll put those into a soak sack kind of thing into the tail end of fermentation.
That's crazy.
To help you get that barrel aged taste without actually having to go through the whole process of barrel aging something, which could take anywhere from 6 to 9 months depending on the beer, or longer.
Yeah, y'all really got some science going.
Yeah. So,
really got some science going.
So this was back when we were home brewers. We had our privileged porter, which was a slightly different variation of this beer, but so that was a predecessor to.
It smells bourbon aged. That's Jefferson.
Yeah, Jefferson outside the window, poking fun at us in here, taping video and audio and whatever.
We doing it. This smells bourbon, but so is the alcohol content less because of the process the way you did it?
So the majority of the alcohol comes from the grain bill and the brew process.
Gotcha.
More so than if you barrel age stuff. There's a negligible alcohol increase.
Okay.
The base beer is really where you come up with the alcohol content. So when you barrel age something, or like we do, we some people use spiral staves. We use oak chips that we soak. That aspect of it is more for the flavor than it is for the alcohol content.
Gotcha.
So it's a pretty big grain bill. I think this one weighs in at like 8.6 or 8.7. It's not chunk change. It's not our Belgian quad, which is over 12, but it's up there.
Yeah.
It's pretty hefty beer.
Let's see what's up.
Pretty hefty beer. I'm a fan of our low fills, which we can't sell, of this beer because I get to take them home.
What's low fill?
So low fill in a can is so we have a on-site we do our own canning. We have a canning line here.
Cool.
So fill a can of beer, goes through more or less an X-ray machine to make sure that the can is full. If it's not full, it gets kicked off. And
so y'all self-distribute as well?
So in South Carolina, we cannot self-distribute.
Gotcha.
So every state has their own distribution laws.
Gotcha.
So in South Carolina, we have to sell to a distributor that then sells it to a restaurant or a retailer or whatever. North Carolina, those guys can self-distribute. They can sell directly to retailers, restaurants, whatever. So every state has their own distribution laws. South Carolina has a 3-tier system. You can't own a business in but one. You can either be a producer, a distributor, or an end seller or retailer, restaurant, craft beer place, sells wine, whatever, or a grocer or bottle shop kind of thing. So every state has their own laws that you have to abide by.
Cool.
So when we sell,
I was just asking.
So no problem. So when we sell our beer in North Carolina, we have to sell to a distributor, and then they sell it to whoever it is that you get it on tap.
Gotcha.
And we're not, and it's the same in South Carolina. If you get anything that's sold by us or any other brewery in the state, or whether they're out of state, it has to go through a distributor and then to the restaurant,
or
whoever the retailer is.
Gotcha. I know a couple bottle shops that carry South Carolina beer. So
So they have to, so if they're selling in North Carolina, they have to sell through a distributor.
Excellent.
Just because of our South Carolina laws, and we're in South Carolina, so we're selling through North Carolina, so we have to sell it to a distributor that then passes it on to somebody else.
Cool. Honestly, I like the taste of this, and it's not that heavy, like you said, that heavy alcohol content where, this feels like I'm drinking a shot with a beer.
It's not boozy.
Yeah.
Or hot, as the industry calls it. Hot. You can call it hot because you can taste and feel the alcohol in your mouth and on your palate. I'm making you think on this one. We are making you think, I should say.
Definitely.
On this one.
I'm thinking.
This is honestly one of my favorite beers that we brew.
I can see what you're saying about you can drink this anytime. I can see that.
People get hung up on dark beers in general. They're like, it's dark beer. It's going to be really, really heavy. Stouts, honestly, in general, are typically not really heavy on the palate.
Yeah.
And a lot of stouts, like Guinness, like people think, Guinness, it's dark, it's heavy, it's this, it's that. It's not a high alcohol content.
No, it's like.
And if you actually taste it, it's really not heavy. That style of beer in general is really not. It's not heavy on the palate or on the belly or anything else.
It's really Guinness is actually one of my favorite beers. Like it just is.
Well, it's been around for how many years?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
great beer.
It's a really freaking good beer.
I like the taste of this. I like the texture. I still gotta give this a 3.5 though. I gotta give it a 3.5.
So you're not a dark beer.
I am a dark beer drinker, but like these two, y'all killed it. That's what's crazy.
So you like the jury panel and the pomegranate.
Yeah. And honestly,
fair enough. You like what you like.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, it's really Pro Bono is really good. Pro Bono is real good. I'm not even going to sit there in front of that, but I think the reason why I like number 2 and 3 is because of the creativity that you have, and I think that's what's really getting me. Yes, it was a creative process. With doing the
I get what
that's great.
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Yeah.
So that's an old term.
I understand.
Old school. But no, I understand what you're saying. Seriously.
Like that.
Not to be corny, but
no, yeah.
Yeah. No, I hear what you're saying. They're a little. The other two are a little more unique than the porter.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
But it's really good. That's a really good pour. It's not boozy like you said. Give it a 3.5. But tonight's NC.
So okay, here's the question. So yeah, who's the winner of the line?
This one, honestly, I'm gonna have to give it to jury panel.
Okay.
Because
I thought you were gonna go with pomegranate.
I want to go with pomegranate, but I don't think I can because I think what y'all did with the jalapenos and just the essence of that. But then when you're drinking it and tasting it, it's like it's just so light and refreshing, and it's just like that was the only one I paired food with tonight. If you noticed, Everything else, I really didn't pair no food with.
This is true.
I already knew. I was like, I need some chips. I need some type of nacho type deal. That's why they win tonight. Say,
I got you, man.
Y'all, Legal Remedy can brew some damn beer. I'm in South Carolina tonight. NC Brew Crew.
As I like to say, South Kakalaki.
That's it. But tonight,
or we're not PC. South motherfucking Kakalaki.
That's it.
It's not like that word.
But no, look, if y'all ever have a chance to come down about 20 miles from Charlotte, 25.
It's 20 minutes plus or minus south of Charlotte, depending on traffic.
Let's just say 30 minutes. Come 30 minutes south. Come to Rock Hill.
Rock Vegas, as I like to call it.
There you go.
Or Rock Thrill, as some people call it.
Hey.
Rock Hill, South Carolina.
Hey, it's right there.
We're stone's throw from little known Winthrop University.
I think one of my friends went there. Ain't that right?
Well,
I think his name was Jefferson. So he got some ties here. So we're good. But what I'm saying is, look, South Carolina, Legal Remedy, they can brew some damn beer. If y'all have a chance to come down and get this jury panel, get it. Get it.
Jury panels available in cans too.
Hey, I might have to take one.
Take some home.
I might have to. I might have to. Look, Promise Mangum, extra long, extra special, NC Brew Crew edition. Got to meet one of the owners of Legal Remedy. We're in the brewery right now. If y'all can see what's happening,
So is this thing on the computer?
Yeah, it's on the computer right now.
All right. I'm gonna go rogue. I'm going rogue on my man.
Because everything is still hooked up though.
Oh.
Yeah, I still got everything.
No, okay. I'm not gonna. All right. So here.
There you go.
Here's. I'm not gonna drop your computer.
I'm gonna hold it anyway.
I don't want to have to buy you a new computer. So there's all our fermenters, or a number of them anyway. The brew system's behind all that stuff.
Hey, but that's excellent.
Dude, I don't want to buy you a computer. I'm not going to drop it. I promise you.
It's all good. Hey, thank you for the hospitality.
Safely landed.
There you go. Thank you for the hospitality, man.
Yeah, thanks for coming down.
Look, this is
come back and see us sometime. We can spend a little more time and
you know where I want
to try a few more beers. So we got 24 different beers of ours on tap on any given time.
That's
on a day-to-day basis.
That's great. But when am I going to see you at next week, though?
We're going to see me at next week?
Yeah.
Oh! On Tap Beer Festival. It's a pretty big deal. So it's I want to say, and I could be wrong. I'm wrong on a daily basis. I think this is their first Untapped inaugural beer festival in Bank of America Stadium where the Panthers play during the season. So we're honored and thrilled to be there. Selfishly, I know that Blueberry Saison, which is my recipe, Saison's my recipe, will be on tap there.
Excellent.
And I drink a lot. I can't remember what else is going to be on there. There's going to be a lot of great beers there. Definitely. Local beers, national beers. It's going to be a big event. So I think you still get tickets. So if you can't. Okay, I was wrong.
No.
Again, I'm wrong on a daily basis. So
if you try to get some tickets, trust me, they're from resellers and they want no less
an arm and a leg
than $150 right now.
That's harsh. So look for the next go round and get in early. I don't know, but look for LRB on tap, retailers, and excellent. If you're in the area, please stop by and see us.
Okay.
Every Saturday, 2:00 tour.
Yep.
I give you the whole history of where we came from and all that kind of stuff, as well as the brewing process and how that all works and how we're set up. It's a free tour. We encourage you to take a beer on the tour.
There you go.
But
Yeah.
yeah.
Hey, great.
Thanks
Great
for
beer,
thanks
man.
for coming to visit us.
It's
It's late.
It is.
It's
only 9 o'clock.
Nah, it's 20. It's
But-
20 till 10. But
We've been
It's been
drinking
a-
all. Well, he's been drinking. I just started. But I
don't tell
gotta
anybody,
drink, so I can't really-
especially my wife. Don't tell her. She knows.
Hey, Promise Mangum, NC Brew Crew in South Carolina. See y'all next week at Untapped Fest. Then,
Come by and see us when you're
Yeah.
there.
Hey, we're gonna be there.
Booyah!
Promise Mangum. Holla at y'all later.